What's up, guys? We're here in Los Angeles for TMJ in the USA Season 3. It's just gone past midnight here on Monday night, and we've just heard the news, Nevlos.
Well, Greene has just uploaded a video stating that he will not be competing at this year's 2015 Mr. Olympia.
Well, specifically stating that he's not allowed to compete.
Yeah.
So not that he's pulled out of the competition, but that the powers that may be, namely the IFBB, have told him that he is not allowed to compete this coming weekend at the 2015 Mr. Olympia.
Because there has been a lot of speculation lately, in the last couple of weeks especially, because all the posters have gone up at the New Orleans Center and the Expo.
Yep.
And no Greene on the poster.
No Greene on the poster.
No Greene on his Instagram or Facebook has been said anything about being a week or 2 weeks out from the Olympia.
No mention of Greene
no
himself.
mention of Greene at all. So yeah.
And even when we had Greene in Adelaide, back at the end of June, I specifically asked him the question about the 2015 Olympia, and he sidestepped it.
He sidesteps everything, but...
Yeah, well, we can't really read too much into that, but looking back on it, it does kind of seem relevant now, doesn't it?
Yeah. 2015 Mr. Olympia is fastly approaching, and I am regrettably of the realization that I am not going to be allowed to compete. Let me just say, behind the scenes, there's just so much more things that are going on than I'm at liberty to share with you. There's a lot more that's happened and that is still in the process of happening that I cannot say. It is a test of my resolve and my sense of personal responsibility. You don't get this far. You don't get to this point and just stop. It doesn't happen like that. I'm not a victim. They ain't gonna break me. And I don't want to speak negatively to anybody. I don't want to speak negatively about anything else. Let me just say that there's more going on than I'm able to say. We will be there at the Olympia weekend. I'm not allowed to be at the expo and things, but we will be there. The objections can't stop it. Those that want to object to you, when you recognize this truth, can't stop it. They can't make it any less real. We're still going to aim to do great things. We're still aiming to do great things. I still want to encourage everyone out there as I aim to do really good stuff. Until next time, let's keep it positive. Let's keep encouraging each other.
So what are your thoughts on this, man? What do you reckon? This is purely opinion based, so don't go suing our ass or anything. We're just giving our opinion and our reaction to this news.
Well, that's the thing. Is Kai said that he can't come out and what's the word? Can't come out and
say everything that's going on. He says specifically in the video, there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes. In other words, that he's not allowed to publicize at this point in time. We would imagine that kind of stuff will be publicized very shortly after the Olympia.
Yeah,
that's what you would assume. But you know, this is is a pretty big deal. You know, everybody wants to see Phil Heath and Greene go at it. Number one, number two. You've taken the predator out.
I mean, well, that's it. I mean, you and I had a quick chat as soon as we watched the video, so about half an hour ago.
We did.
I mean, we thought it was either two chains of thought.
Correct.
Something to do either with Muscle Meds and his new dynamic nutrition company.
Dynamic Muscle.
Yeah, something such as...
Possibly the timing.
Such as, I know, it could have been written into his contract with Muscle Meds that if he did pull out or didn't compete as a Muscle Meds athlete at the 2015 Olympia, a breach of contract.
Yeah.
Although
we shut that issue down because you got to look specifically at the facts here. Kai said the IFBB, well, he hasn't said the IFBB, but the IFBB is the governing federation. So we're assuming that the IFBB has told Kai that he's not allowed to compete.
Yeah.
So you have to look at the facts here. If the IFBB is the one making this decision, it has to somehow tie into the IFBB's interests or be in conflict with the IFBB's interests. And you can't really see a supplement company such as Muscle Meds being in conflict with the IFBB's interests.
Exactly. Unless they're, given a lot of money, but that's on another level.
Who knows? But we shot that one down, and we think the other train of thought is...
Well, Kai's been the voice of the ESPN...
NFL
countdown, pretty much. I mean, that's another thing. It could be due to broadcasting rights.
Yeah.
Obviously, a certain website isn't doing the broadcasting rights for the Olympia this year. Amazon holding it.
Correct.
So yeah, I mean, it could be something to do with with the ESPN broadcasting rights.
It could be a conflict of interest
there.
there. Or the third train of thought is it could be something that nobody can speculate about because nobody's heard anything about it.
Yeah.
But it would have to be something. It would have to be either a breach of contract, a severe breach of contract of Kai Greene's contract with the IFBB as a competitive bodybuilder, or some kind of conflict of interest with the IFBB, which once again would come back to a severe breach of contract.
Yeah.
So there has to be some kind of conflict of interest or some sort of tie back to a breach of contract that's going on for the IFBB to take this sort of disciplinary action. It's a big deal, man.
Because originally it was said that that they couldn't come to terms on the contract, or he couldn't sign his contract due to some reason. But yeah, I mean, you never know.
Let's just say the IFBB have made some questionable decisions in the past. Nobody's arguing that. I don't even think the IFBB would argue that. But this is a pretty big deal.
Especially when I mean, Kai
could be Mr. Olympia.
He could be. I mean,
he could be Mr. Olympia, and they're effectively taking that possibility.
He's almost a guaranteed top 2 spot.
Yeah.
I mean, it has big implications for Kai as well because, I mean, he misses out on that prize money, number one.
Of course.
I mean, that's his livelihood, especially apart from his sponsorship money, obviously. But what's the second prize worth?
I think it's like 200 grand this year. Don't quote me on that, but I would assume it'd be something around there.
I mean, for someone like Kai, who you put your whole life to, I mean, that's your year's wages.
But not even that.
I mean, that'd be like, for example, me working for you for coming up to a year. At the end of the year, 5 days before I'm about to finish and get my paycheck, you say no thanks, see you later.
Well, that's not a good analogy.
It is similar. It is because you've worked your whole year towards it.
Well, it's not only that, but it's also the time investment as well. I mean, he's been prepping for 20 weeks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's
for this competition, and to find out during peak week.
Not just 20 weeks. I mean, it's not just 20 weeks. It's the whole 52 weeks since he finished last year.
Well, that's exactly right.
So I mean, yeah. So it's pretty much he's put in a whole year's worth of work. Well, not just whole year's worth of work. He's put in 20 years worth of work to come down to this moment.
Yeah. We're interested to know what you guys think. Give us your thoughts. Drop a comment down below. Let us know what you think about this Kai Greene. Let us know your conspiracy theories about what's going on, and I'm sure we'll find out about the actual facts in the not too distant future.
The truth is bound to come out in the next bloody week.
Oh, it will. But it's always good fun to speculate in the meantime.
And we'll probably be made to look like idiots as usual.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But it's all good. Nevos, you got anything you want to add before I tell the viewers to hit the subscribe button? Subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Stay up to date with all the latest editions of all the videos we've got going on.
As well as conspiracy theories.
And as well as the conspiracy theories, the new video series. Until then, where we coming to and from, Neve?
MasterJoes.com.
Stay mad.